Earth, our home, is being relentlessly affected by an ever-growing issue called global warming. Global warming is defined as being the rise of temperatures around the globe, and it's caused by diverse reasons. Even when it is uncertain if humans should be completely blamed for the current climate situation, the truth is that since the Industrial Revolution began, the usage of fossil fuels has increased, and as a consequence, the carbon dioxide emissions to the atmosphere increased too, causing the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is one of the key points of global warming, because it keeps part of the solar radiation trapped inside of the atmosphere, increasing Earth's temperature. This issue is affecting us in many ways. The climate change is not only melting our poles, increasing the sea levels, but it's also altering the ecosystems around the Earth. Focusing on humans, global warming will affect agriculture and food supplies, people's health, and water resources, thanks to the rising of temperature. Here is a graph of the change of temperatures from the 1880s to the year 2000. There are also several examples of the effects of global warming around the Earth. Here are some pictures of air pollution, ice melting, and also before and now images of different ecosystems.
Are you aware of the rising of the temperature around the globe?
I'm aware of the rising temperature in certain parts of the world, and I see temperatures as normal or average in many areas. This global warming, this phenomenon, has affected a lot of us, and it has a lot of us thinking, but I don't see too much of a rise, especially in our area. I try to localize the global warming aspect as much as possible. Maybe in other parts where it's usually cold, the North Pole, parts of Scandinavia, maybe the outermost parts of Europe and Asia where there are colder, generally colder temperatures, there might be a warming trend. But I think here in the United States and the Southwest, it has stayed the same.
Okay, would you blame human activities for this temperature rising?
To an extent, maybe to a large extent, you can blame them because of what's being done to the environment, the increase in housing in some areas, exploration and research in the North Pole. And I wonder about what's going to happen to some of the animals. They say they're becoming extinct. I'm a big fan of the polar bear, and I'm reading where polar bears are going to become extinct. There's a warming trend in many parts of the world, usually where it's cold. But probably if it starts with us, we might see the far-reaching effects of global warming. If it starts with ourselves, our neighbors, and if we make a conscious effort to try to hold down this process, then maybe we could see a better world and a better environment.
Okay, thank you.
Good, that makes sense?
Are you aware of the rise of temperatures around the globe?
Yes.
Would you blame human beings for this?
I think it's a factor, but it's not because of humans.
Why?
Because I believe climatic change is cyclic. There's scientific evidence about that, and well, we are contributing to the release of CO2 emissions. It's not the largest role.
Thank you. Are you aware of the rise of temperature around the globe?
Yes, I am.
Would you blame human beings for this?
Partly because of the use of the automobile or other industries, but I think it's a natural process.
Thank you.
We must act now in order to control this problem, reducing carbon dioxide emissions to the atmosphere. There are different ways to contribute saving our planet, like reducing cars usage. Instead, walk or ride a bicycle. It will help save our planet and will serve as exercise too. Save energy on your house and work. Unplug any electronic device that is not being used. Use recycled paper. If possible, switch to solar panels instead of traditional electric energy. If people and organizations do their part and work together, the earth will be a better place to live.